How can we reach happiness and fulfillment in this life?
We all try for happiness. There is no one here in the universe, including the crows, that don't want happiness. Everybody wants happiness. And fulfillment, the Sanskrit word is called Purnatvam. Purnatvam. That's why that mantra is Purnamadam, Purnamidam, Purnat, Purnamudachyate, Purnasya, Purnamadaya, Purnameva Vasishyate. It is whole. If you take away something from there, it is whole. If you put anything on there, it is whole. It will always be whole. Such is the nature of Atman. Okay? That is the nature of the sea. So, fulfillment means that there is no desire for something to add to what you want. If you are fulfilled, you will not have a desire for adding something to keep you fulfilled. But if you look at life, what are we doing? All the time we are taking action so that we want that fulfillment. Whether you want to buy new chappals, right, or new glasses, or anything, new clothes, anything you want to buy, new car, everything is fulfillment. The cricketers have got now, they become new rich. They got 20 cars, 25 cars, 30 cars, right? What are they trying? Because that amount of money has not satisfied them. So they're hunting for that. That Dhoni was asked, why do you have so many motorbikes? Dhoni was a cricket captain. Everybody knows in India. He said, no motorbikes. You can do whatever with them. Put petrol. They will start. They will go. I don't have to look after them. They don't ask me for anything. Like a dog. Is it logic? But it shows that we all are searching for that fulfillment. It is a natural need of a human being. Until such time we are fulfilled, what will we do? We'll try to become something till we are fulfilled. We will have a desire and a desire to become something, own something, protect something, and so on and so forth. So, what is the idea of this thing is so that I am happy. The problem is here in life, we also get happiness, but it's temporary. But we don't want that permanent happiness. That's why they're looking for heaven. In heaven, there'll be permanent happiness. In heaven, also, we say permanent. Heaven is not perfect. So you will go there and to come back. I gave it to us after. You will go to heaven, you come back to India or anywhere else. You have to come back here. And then you have to try again to get that release. But that is also binding. So dharmic life does not mean dharmic life is also binding, not the highest goal. So you would have seen many people who are very dharmic, very religious, but live some of them a painful life. How come? Should be living good, eh? No, it's not like that. So we desire to be fulfilled. We desire happiness permanently. Now, how can you desire something permanently on something which is essentially temporary? Suppose the thing on which you are standing is temporary. How can you expect to get permanent happiness from that? This is the conflict. A relationship is temporary. How can you expect to get permanent happiness from that? A relationship, even with a child, is temporary. Even if he is grown, you are grown, he gets married, goes to America, his wife is more important than you. You are not the center of his life. He may have been the center of your life for you, but you are not the center of his life. He will do some help, this, that, etc. That's it. But you don't want that, no? You don't want money. You want a relationship. So people live in pain because they want permanent happiness. Whether it's with people, they buy a bungalow also or a beautiful place like Kutir, and they say this permanent. This permanent. This thing will not stand for 100 years. Of course, we have used very good material. 100 years it has to go because the steel cannot last. So somebody asked me, why did you put a banyan tree there? I said that bit will live to 2000 years, 3000 years. This will not. This you have to break out again made. If you want to keep it, don't want to keep it, only the lingam will be here, that's all. And Swamiji will be here. That will be there. Because granite, nothing will happen to the granite, 1000 years it will stay. So this is temporary. Look at the life of Amitabh Bachchan. I don't know whether you're following this. Indians are following this. Are supposed to be one of the biggest actors. Right? He has got all the money that he needs. His son is also a very good person. His wife also was a very good actor. She has a daughter, he has a son. Son is married to the most beautiful person on earth. They are worth in crores, thousands of crores. Today, son is uh, son is divorced. Daughter is divorced. People don't want to interact with their mother. So what? What do you want to do with the money? This is going to give you happiness. These things, because that is temporary. You can't hope to have permanent happiness based on something which is temporary. Tell you, no. All logic will tell you no. Have you seen polar bears? See, once before the um, winter starts to come, there is a thin layer of ice, right, from the sea, and still it is fishing. It's already November. Still it wants to fish. A thin layer of ice. So it has to walk on that and get that fish. So you know what it will do? It will be all on 4 feet. It stands and goes normally. It will go on all 4 feet flat and it will move so that its weight is spread over the whole area and the ice doesn't crash into water. Our life is like that. And we are expecting permanent happiness. From where there is no permanence. That is what we aspire for. So here coming back again, if you go back to that element which is permanent, which is eternal, then there is you can touch upon that permanent happiness. But that is inside you, that's not outside you. It's like that borewell we got. Right? We have borewell and corporation is providing water. If you are having a borewell, will you use corporation water? That water I give you is mineral water. I'll give you water without filter. It's much better than filtered water. So that is how our life is. The internal one that we call Atma is that bore water inside that, below the rock. You have to clear off many things to see it, to know it is there. So once you know it is there, then you are fulfilled. You look anywhere, you won't find this green grass. Nowhere. Water not available. This green grass is always there. Even in summer it will be there. You are there not in summer or before summer. Be summer. Full lot of summer, pure green grass. Why? Because it's not dependent. Going back to that source which is below, deep inside. So if you go back deep into your own resource and understand yourself as something different from the body mind complex, then that becomes a source of ananda. That becomes the source of bliss. The only difference between Ananda and happiness is Ananda is permanent. That's why when you become a sannyasi, always the name is added with a Ananda, Shivananda, Brahmananda, Satchitananda. Ananda is given. It tells you no bliss. That is you. So it's always added to the name. So that's the only way you can get it. There. Temporarily you can try. You can. What life will tell you is, no, it's not going to be like this. When you have tried enough, when you know enough, then you know that okay, let me see what these people are blabbering, and go inside. And go there. We know it to be true. How do we know it to be true? Because in this country, you know, I was one of those very logical people, rational people. So I said, how can this be true? How this concept can be true? But for 2000, 3000, 5000, 10,000 years, gurus have been talking about that. Gurus have been confirming about that. Gurus have been teaching about that. Should I again have a scientific analysis of that? Silly. If and gurus are there then, gurus are there today. There are many gurus here in Tamil Nadu. Many of the best gurus in the world have been from this place. They are here. So that's what we have to understand. That the fight, that struggle outside to become something. The child is there. Father is just, it says, oh, father says, guest comes. Ask the boy what he's going to become. Papa, what do you want to become? I want to become a doctor. See, you want to become a doctor at this age. Bro, become. So that becoming is what we are teaching the children. They become something, but that doesn't become happiness. And the sad part is, very sad part is, since you raised this question, our education system does not teach you this. Our parents have forgotten somewhere along the way, even in this country. It's a sad thing. There are, of course, parents who are doing it. Most of them are forgotten because of the intense poverty that was there maybe in the past. They have forgotten to transfer this. And a child is educated and said, if I'll educate you, I'll spend all the money, I'll do everything that you can for you so that you're happy. And once you've finished your education, you get a good job. After that, you will get a more beautiful wife, and then you'll be happy forever. Is it true? It's a false drawing. So the child becomes or tries to become something. For what purpose? To be happy. But happiness is disabled. Because the parents would have said, there is something there which you should know. Whatever you want to become, you will get this. That they didn't tell him. So the boy is hunting, making some money and thinking that from a nowadays in IT company they give director. They get bloated up with that. After 2 years, they're sacked. So somebody became a director. So how are you? Very good, Swamiji. Now I become a director. Okay, don't be too happy. You may get sacked. After about a year, he came back and he said, Swamiji, he sacked me. How did you know that? I said, no, this is what happens. This is what happens. That is not the goal. It should not make you happy to believe you are director of the world and of the house and of the children. and you come out with a demonic whatever postures. So yeah, so this is all what you are hunting. What are you hunting for? Daily, exactly. Daily. It's a every hour, every minute posture. Is it not? There is a path. The path is known. We have to walk that path. Nobody can walk the path. But how it has to go is known. And the end is known also. So if they have been talking about this for eternity, then I said, what is the point in again doing rework on that and waste my time? Let me go straight into it. And that is my suggestion to you also. Don't try to don't try to disprove something which has been proved by rishis and maharishis and rishis of yore for many centuries together, by thousands of centuries together. They know this as the truth. And today science is slowly seeing that all these things are in fact the truth coming out. Today I saw some exposition on science. They're going back to Vedas about destruction and creation of the universe. The sun outside they've got Shiva in dancing position there. So this is Shiva and Parvati together. But that in the entrance they have Shiva in the dancing position with a fire all over. And the person who put it there, he saw the continuous dance of Tandava, no? The creation and the destruction. And they kept it there at the entrance of that. It's a huge bronze statue. Because life is like that. In the subatomic level, it's like that. It's creation, destruction, creation. Going on in every second. So such is the impermanence. In that, you have to float. So don't depend on something which is impermanent. Ask yourself, is it really permanent? If it is permanent, don't know what is permanent, find out. Go talk to somebody. Find out.
Swamiji, I'm so grateful for sharing your knowledge.